are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Board here on a Wednesday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, dude. Happy to be here. Stoked. Mets win last night. I know not too much to get excited about. Still a lot of work to be done. But definitely excited.
Inner Josh B.
Yes, dude. Inner Josh B. Hey, listen, at this point, it's one game at a time. Take it slow, but it's also like get the fucking job done. There's 13, 12 games left, maybe even 11 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Just start winning some more games. All right. That's once we're in the wild card, then I can take a deep breath and we can, feel good a little bit. That's the celebrating. Okay. When we clinch a wild card.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it what do we got for the magic number?
I guess it kind of depends. You're game and a half separating you and the Giants. So it kind of like the magic number is you win all your games and the Giants win or lose some.
Well, by a game and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm sure the magic number, what is it? How many
was
games?
It going to be
11,
10, right?
11 games. So
10?
the magic number is 10, you think?
Yeah, right. That would be the magic number.
Yeah. But hey, nothing like a good magic number, honestly.
Yeah, dude. Something to shoot for. How are you, Brian, on this nice morning?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. Obviously, a little bit of a panic attack late last night with the Yankees going from 10-1 to 10-9,
dude.
Just like that. But a win is a win is a win. So I guess, right? I mean, that's
9.
You're just on to the next one. I think Ryan Yarborough, before we know it, is going to find himself off of this Yankee roster, to be honest.
Oh, it's too bad, dude.
Is it too bad, though?
Were you or was somebody was high? Was it you or was it Josh B? Maybe Josh B was high on Yarborough?
Yeah, and even me. But,
yeah.
I think he's just, unfortunately, he's shown us that, he can't be trusted.
Yeah. And speaking of Josh B, he is in the house. Says, yo, what up, fam? Good morning, Josh B. I saw Josh B in the chat for Dave and Rick because, they've been streaming on YouTube now starting today. Honestly, great show that they put on this morning. I was definitely a little impressed. And then we also have John Pollock, not that impressed, says, not what I wanted last night, but we did get it. We get it done tonight, he says. Eternal optimist, John Pollock. And then you have the great Erndini with the year in the house this morning. Good morning, Ernie.
Great to hear from Ernie, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot to talk about. It was funny. It was one of those things in the chat again. I forgot how it got. They always somehow end up talking about basketball. And me and you, Tony, with the basketball. So I was just kind of getting everybody going because just that whole thing. We've talked about it many times. And like Chief was having a conniption. I said, call in. Maybe not about that though. But just with the whole. Well, I think, Jordan's kind of overrated and, that type of thing. And it's just, everybody kind of has their blinders on. And I was like, you I was like, you decided, that Jordan was the best of all time before LeBron ever stepped on the court. You know what I mean? So yeah. I just think that people the last dance. It gets a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, and looks like Ernie knows exactly what you're talking about. He says, let's effing go. Bron the GOAT. F the haters. Old man Rivers hates the convos. So I guess, yes, reiterating what you're saying here.
Yeah, listen, I think there's more of a conversation to be had, but as well as I, basketball, like we said, just not on the top of the list, but occasionally we'll get there, but
Yeah, maybe this year. I don't know.
probably not though.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of juice around the Knicks, come the NBA season. No.
Yeah, once the playoffs start, but the whole season, I mean, it's just like Jeremy shot. I mean, it just I can't take a regular season basketball game seriously.
I mean,
give me college basketball.
Neither can the players, it seems, right?
Exactly. So it's like it's just to me, it feels like a waste of time.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know me, okay? You're kind of preaching to the choir a little bit. I'll definitely be, having my eyes geared more towards hockey. As we know, those.
Yeah, but I thought the Rangers 0-82, right?
Never
winning again, not winning for another 30 or 40 years.
Since what 96?
40 years. Or no, 94. 30 years. 30 years. Yeah. All right, another 30.
It's 30. Yeah, but 30. Listen, I didn't say not winning a game, 0-82. What up? No, dude. Okay. And I am interested in the season. I mean, we went over the storylines yesterday. I mean, it's still going to be good to be watching these games.
I can't wait to go.
I know, dude. It's such a great atmosphere.
Yeah.
I love going to hockey games.
I'm trying to think. Last year we went to 2. I think so, right?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
And we had that one win. No, the Babchick win.
The Babchick win.
That was the only one I went to. That was honestly awesome.
It was the only one you needed.
Yeah. And we do have Donna Lee here saying good morning. So good to have her with us.
Good morning.
As well, Tony. But I would say let's jump into the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Too deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama. Premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetlama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. Tony loves that one.
Yeah, dude.
And Donna Lee, I feel like you're gonna love this one. Says we should do a Rangers Devils game at the Rock.
At the Rock, I'd go to the Rock for Donna. That's for sure, dude.
Well, it's just I would like to check it off the list because I've been.
You've never been there.
Islanders, Panthers, and Rangers. So
I would like to knock off UBS. That would be nice.
Yes. No, UBS is pretty nice. Honestly.
Yes.
So we'll
yes, Tony. Yes.
We'll definitely be at some NHL games, obviously specifically Ranger games this year. That is for sure. And it's just crazy how now we're 3 days away from the preseason opener.
Wild.
Definitely wild. That's for sure. And you know what else was wild, Tony? The Yankees 10-9 victory last night in Minnesota. So
9.
bouncing back, barely hanging on. But just kind of giving you an idea here. Cam Schlittler, despite 10 runs of support, couldn't make it through 5. Went 4 2/3, 3 hits, 4 runs, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And 1, home run allowed. And that one was to Josh Outman, the former Dodger.
James?
Yes. James. Is it James? Is James?
I think it's James Outman, right?
Could be. But it's crazy. I kind of forgot about him, to be honest.
Honestly, me too, dude. Highly touted guy.
Thank
you. Yeah.
Schlittler gets into trouble in the first after retiring the first 2 on 2 pitches, couple walks, and they get a run in, but he gets out of it. But then 5th inning could not. Fernando Cruz comes and cleans up the mess. But Boone, at that point, it was 10-4. So he figures, okay, I'm not going to waste Cruz after he only threw 4 pitches. They go to Yarborough, but the problem is he only gets 1 out because of a home run and 4 runs.
Wild.
So now all of a sudden, 10-4 is 10-8. And then fortunately, Mark Leiter Jr. actually gets you 5 huge outs, which is a surprise to me. I'm sure a surprise to Donna. I mean, every time he's in, you think, he's going to blow it. And really, it looked like he had, they were having some problems with the camera angle out there, Tony.
Really?
At Target Field. A couple of fly balls. This one specifically, he just had come in. It ends up being a sac fly, but it was one of those like deep to center, and it was hit right on the track. But the way the camera showed it, it seemed like it was 30 rows back. Like it seemed like it was an absolute bomb. So thank God he gets out of that. Devin Williams, I think it was his 3rd straight scoreless appearance. Crazy, as bad as the bullpen's been. At this point, we need Devin Williams to be good. And he was just that with 2 strikeouts in his inning of work. And then Bednar in the 9th, giving up a home run. I believe it was to Larnach, a bomb to make it 10-9. But fortunately, he's able to settle down, get the final 2 outs, get his 25th save of the season. So the Yankees, they're 84th, winning game 2 of this 3-game set in Minnesota. So now 84-67. That was big. Red Sox losing. So the Astros actually move up. So if the season ended today, the Yankees would host the Astros in the wild card series, but obviously a lot of games left to be played. And of course, the Blue Jays keep on winning. So that's still 5. And I mean, we've pretty much honestly, that's a record.
Huh?
That's a record. Maybe the laptop finally going.
Whoa.
But that's a record for how many times that's happened. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely over. We're focused on the wild card at this point. And good to just hang on and good to have a game. I know I'm just talking about the pitching right now, but the offense early, often, 10 runs, 16 hits. And you look up and down the lineup, every starter had at least 1 hit in this one. Grisham had a 2-run homer in the 2nd, his 31st of the year, 2 for 4 overall. And now has, what is he up to? RBI 67. Aaron Judge was 1 for 2 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Ben Rice continuing his hot hitting, 3 of 4 with an RBI. Cody Bellinger 1 for 5 with an RBI. Stanton, who had been going through it, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, narrowly missed a homer, got a sac fly on a fly ball deep to center. You had Jazz 2 for 5 as well. And Ryan McMahon 1 for 5. How about Anthony Volpe? Sat 6 straight games, gets the start, 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. And then Austin Wells 2 for 4, with a double and an RBI. So overall, top to bottom, I mean, that's the type of offense you want to see. You also had 2 stolen bases from Bellinger and Caballero. Judge caught stealing at 3rd. But the Yankees have been running a lot more recently. And as a team with runners in scoring position, did well, 7-16. So overall, offense great. Bullpen, other than Ryan Yarbrough, solid. And I really think, Yarbrough might be pitching his way off this roster. As far as I'm concerned, I think, you barely use Tim Hill as it is. I know you like having the length, but you have Blackburn too. And I just think it's 2 pitchers. I know Yarbrough did great, started, earlier in the year against the Dodgers, Sunday Night Baseball, all of that. But I don't know. I just didn't like it. You know what it was? I think it's like he comes in and Cam Schlittler had been throwing 100. Fernando Cruz, okay, he doesn't throw 100, but he throws 94, nasty splitter. And then it's like he's coming in, his fastball is 87. And even though it's a side angle, if he doesn't get the spin he wants, I mean, it looks like a beach ball going over the plate. So
not good.
Yeah. So that's kind of tough. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, personally, I don't know if they'll do it, and I don't know if it's too late, but I would love to give like Ian Hamilton another chance. I know he seems like he's like down in the dumps or something. I was looking at his ERA in the minors is like 9. But he really wasn't that bad.
Right.
So I don't know.
You'd rather have him over Yarbrough?
Yeah.
You think Yarbrough on the postseason roster even, or?
Maybe not, honestly. And I hope not. Like I said, I think it's just good hitters, and the Twins don't even have that many good hitters. I mean, who's a good hitter? Byron Buxton.
Yeah.
Cody Clement, sure, he had 3 home runs, the other day, but he's hitting 218. And Royce Lewis is good at times, but it's just like, it's just too hittable. That's just kind of my thoughts. So, so just kind of an interesting start, these first 2 games. The offensive shutout, on Monday, and then yesterday, the pitching almost blowing it and not scoring after the 4th. But I think everything, will be all right. And I know that they're confident they can beat this Twins team. And you have the advantage in the pitching matchup again today. After you absolutely hammered Zebby Matthews, 3 innings, 11 hits, 9 earned runs. That's really getting to a starting pitcher. But you have Taj Bradley, who I think his ERA is 6 against or with the Twins. He was on the Rays earlier this year. He might have had one good start against us, but it's been a train wreck since. And then Luis Gil's been lights out. His ERA is in the 2s at this point. So you feel like everything sets up, for another win, another series win before the Yankees head, to Baltimore for 4 games there. So it's just kind of crazy. You got, I think it's 11 games left in the season. And 7 of those, 7 of those against Baltimore, 3 against the White Sox, and then, 1 more against the Twins tonight. So, obviously a little nerve-wracking last night, but the important part was getting the win. You like that the Red Sox lost. You really just want to make sure that wildcard game is at home. I think it's an absolute game changer. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might even be the last 2 seasons, Tony, or even 3 seasons. I think the Mets are the only road team to win that series.
Oh, yeah?
It's you look it up. Look it up. Road teams record in MLB wildcard series. Oh no, but that was the wild card game. They're freaking AI. So unless below that
wild card. Oh God, dude.
I'm gonna just. I know what I'm gonna.
This is 1 year
How
ago.
many teams?
Wild card series winners, 11-9 divisional series game.
How many road teams have won the wild card series? MLB. Road teams have won 5 wildcard series in the. Okay, I guess I was off on that. Under the current format, which began in 22. Road teams had a successful record as well, with 1 of 3 games in 24 run by road teams. So let's see. 2022, 2 road teams won their series. 2023, 3 road teams won their series. But last year, no road team. But that's not right either, because the Mets won. AI sucks, honestly. I'm not kidding. I mean, Tony, right? I mean, it's like the Mets won. They're on the road. Were the games at Citi Field? Did I miss something? Or not?
No, I mean that Alonso dinger was.
Yeah. But right, so
that's interesting.
Let's see. Hit results. National Wildcard game, Wildcard series. They're counting towards 20. I was just taking a look at it. But regardless, Tony, I mean, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying.
So I know it'll be different, because I mean, what's the spread between the Mets and who's the second wild card in the National League?
The second wild card of the National League. I mean, let me look it up here.
Oh, but really, they would need the first, and they don't have a shot.
It doesn't really matter.
So they're going to be on the
dude.
road.
So yeah, they are. They are going to be on the road.
The Padres, and I think they're 4 up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 up, 82-78.
But did it on the road last year. Why can't you do it again?
Exactly, dude. So I mean, I'm not. I mean, just get there. Okay, that's my main concern for them. And again, I mean, on the road, like you said, did it last year. I mean, they could do it again. I mean, when magic strikes, sometimes it strikes twice. So
I thought that's lightning.
Yeah, exactly.
I did see we had a couple comments trickle in here.
Yes, we did. Donnelly does say, by the way, I don't know if this is she's advocating for this. She's agave is the only sweetener I use. Doesn't change the flavor at all of what you put it in, and it does not raise your blood sugar, which sounds awesome. Never used agave. I don't know about you. Agave?
I mean, you know me. I just buy everything. I don't make it. Right.
Well, I mean, just or use agave, I guess I should say. I don't
either way, right? Have the bartender
never even have it.
I don't even know what it is, to be honest.
Josh P says in the 9. And then Donnelly says, yes, I still don't like lighter.
I would say lighter is the Mets version of The Yankees version of static. Yeah.
That's a good comparison.
Boy, I would love for him to just be off and I know he did the job last night, but it's just, I don't know. It just feels like he just throws balls that just hang over the plate, and you can't take that chance. These games that, you need to win. Obviously the schedule is fortunate right now. So, shouldn't really be a problem. Yeah. So, I mean, I think the biggest thing for the Yankees, I mean, you feel pretty good about the starting pitching. I know Schlittler has had a couple rough ones recently, but it seems like, given Heel with the 6, we'll see how he pitches tonight, but given the 6 no-hit innings in Boston, kind of has that inside track as the third starter. So you would think Schlittler and Warren would be summoned to the bullpen, which I think would be great because actually that would probably leave, maybe not, but maybe lighter off the roster in the postseason. But I like that too. 2 fresh arms out of the pen. And I think both of them could be pretty good out of the bullpen. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think both of them would be, right? I mean, I think they would transition very well. And I mean, again, it just seems like that transition normally works, I feel like, well for players in general. Starters end up going to the bullpen. Even if it's like middle relief, I don't know what it is, just because in their heads they know they don't have to, eat a chunk of innings or something. But I feel like a lot of times, especially later in the season too, that translates well. So like, why not, right?
And I would say specifically for Schlittler, since I feel like he's kind of regarded, definitely being the more talented one between him and Will Warren. But think like Phil Hughes out of the bullpen in 2009,
right?
Tony, that's what
pretty
we're
ideal
looking for there. So yeah, I think good to just get the win, but just get the series tonight. You just keep winning series the rest of the way, and that wild card, will be in hand. I just can't believe that a week from Sunday, baseball over, Tony. I mean, does that seem crazy, or does it seem like the cookie bucket, the accidental Uber that was eons ago?
I guess that does kind of feel like it was a long time ago. Now that I'm thinking about it, boy, that cookie bucket, dude, I could go for one right now. But I don't know, man. I mean, for me, it seems like I guess it is maybe bittersweet coming to an end. Yes, but I don't know. For me, it kind of seems like time. It seems like the season's been long.
But is it gonna? The recent stretch has made it feel longer.
Probably,
right?
Probably, dude.
You feel
but
like
I
you're
don't know,
90 at this point.
Gosh, dude. I mean, it does feel like forever ago we had our entire heart and soul, and like Kadai Senga, pitches Cy Young, dude.
Right.
But it does. If even the deadline like kind of went by, that was exciting, and now like it just seems like it's the right time for postseason baseball.
Yeah. And what do you think? Because I think, listen, I mean, obviously, even if you do get some good outings here, we're all triggered by the recent performance of the Yankee bullpen, and really all season. I think the ERA is over 4.4. But my thought is, Bednar, despite the home run last night, I think he's been real solid. So I feel good about him closing games. And I think Cruz and Weaver, by the time it's all said and done, will be solid, setting him up. And then, you have Hill to go with Schlittler and Warren, and then maybe Delval. But I think that'll be enough. Like, sure, is you going to sweat it out a little bit? But I think, and of course, at the end of the day, you have to do it. You have to produce. You have to show the numbers. But I think this bullpen will pitch far better here down the stretch. I think this is a hiccup, and hopefully you're getting the hiccup out of the way where they're going to get dialed back in. But I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you think the pieces are there for this to work in the postseason?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it should be interesting to see, I guess, maybe, how players like Bednar, like Doval, react in some of these postseason appearances. But I do think that the talent is there. Yeah. I mean, I think your bullpen is set up very nicely, and certainly from a Mets perspective, I would want your bullpen. I would definitely, again, like Bednar has been great. I know the one run last night, but again, blimp, like you said, you do like Hill, you do like Doval from what I've seen anyway, and Cruz too. So it's like, yeah, I mean, and you also have a lot of guys I feel like you have, a reasonable level of confidence in, like no one really, I wouldn't say no one, I guess, but like you said, maybe sweat it out, but you have confidence in these guys. They have good stuff to get it done. So yeah, I think your bullpen set up nice.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna round into form, and I would like to see Tim Hill get there and more. It just seems like there's long stretches where he's not pitching in games, and I kind of wanted to actually just pull this up real quick. I know he had, I don't know when it was exactly, but he did let up a home run, but that was uncharacteristic of him. Okay, so the ERA is at 3.09, and I think that's a little inflated because of a recent rough patch. But he's actually appeared in 66 games, so maybe Boone trying to keep him fresh for the postseason. He did have a 2.05 ERA for the Yankees last year in 44 innings. Obviously, bigger sample size this year with the 64. 8 homers, so I mean he's definitely allowed the long ball a little more. And I just want to go to the splits too, because this might just tell us the full story here. And let's just see. Because I mean, I know, so like I said, I know it hasn't been perfect. But I don't know. I just feel like he's a tough at bat. And he just gives such a different look than most of the other, pitchers or relievers out there. So let's see. Did they go month by month here? Okay. So really, he had a really actually he's been solid all the way through. 3 ERA April, March, 3.86 in May, 0.71 in June, 3.46 in July, and 3.86 in August. So
okay.
Right? I mean, I just know obviously it's just because he throws so slow, he can't leave it over the middle.
Right.
But if it's located well, I mean, with that spin, right? I mean, I think he's gonna get a lot of ground balls.
Yeah, I think so. Why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So
we also have a comment actually just popped in here from Joshua Marte. Another Josh. Welcome to the show. He wants to know what y'all think of Pirates money line, Phillies money line. I was just looking at the games. Phillies matchup against the Dodgers. Snell's pitching. I don't know. I can see Snell kind of getting popped, to be honest. I think he just struck out 11 against Colorado, but before
Phillies
that,
are
I
hot.
think he was. Yeah, Phillies are hot.
So
Offense is good. Snell can get popped.
And who is? I'm guessing is Skeens pitching for the Pirates or no?
No, it's not, because Skeens pitched last night. Is it going to be who's that guy? Jose Oviedo, maybe? And I know they're playing the Cubs, and I know Matthew Boyd is pitching.
Okay, so I would say just maybe swap those. Or actually, no. But he had Phillies money line.
Yeah, I would take Phillies money line.
Okay, right. But then go with the
Cubs money line.
You know what it is? Everybody gets tempted. The dog, the odds. But I always say, what good are the odds?
If you're not winning.
Yeah. Because you're not cashing.
Exactly.
You're not winning.
Cashing, dude.
Okay?
The cash.
Yes, it is about the cash. And the Mets, they cashed that money line bet last night.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Winning 8-3 over the Padres at Citi Fields.
Yeah, dude. A pretty impressive victory, over the team that's ahead of you here in the wild card standings. I did mention. I don't know if they were listening to the show last night or yesterday, I should say, Brian, because, they got to Michael King incredibly early. They got to the bullpen early, and the offense was absolutely raking. So
I think Michael King, maybe not settled in. Did you get to watch?
Yes, dude.
Did he not have it?
Yeah, no. I mean, again, he's just like when you're throwing pitches over the middle of the plate, and your highest velocity is 93. It's just like not, it's just not going to do well. So yeah, his location wasn't there. Obviously, we know about some of his struggles injury wise. He had some nerve problem earlier on. The knee inflammation sidelined even more. But other than that, Michael King has been a good pitcher, especially for the Padres. But in any case here, the Mets offense is what really was out freaking standing here. First inning, getting the job done immediately, dude, with 4 straight hits, right? Yeah. Lindor leadoff single, Soto single, Alonso single, bases juiced, Nimmo singles to left, scores Lindor. It's up to 1-0 at this point, dude. Vientos up with the bases loaded, no outs, grounds out right to Michael King, to the pitcher, play at the plate, throw to first, double play, dude. So for a hot second, it was looking like that, the Padres were going to skimp by here with just giving up 1 run after, giving up the, loaded bases to start this game off. Instead, though, you get McNeil roping a double down the first baseline, scores Alonso, Nimmo, and then right after that, Beatty towering homer, 416 feet. Obviously the 2-run blast for Brett Beatty. That's his 17th homer of the year, obviously career high. But since the All-Star break, he's been averaging 296. So if Beatty continues to hit this well, hopefully into the postseason, that would be pretty huge. But of course, that 2-out double by McNeil was, I think, a lifesaver. Because if McNeil ends up grounding out or striking out, whatever, and Michael King gets out of this inning by just giving up 1 run, you're probably going on to lose this game, to be honest, dude. Because I mean, that would just be absolutely brutal. Instead, you leave this bottom of the first here, 5-0. And then you get Clay Holmes out there, top of the second, leadoff walk, and then gives up a solo shot to Jackson Merrill, 5-1. So home runs, plenty of them so far through the first inning of this game. And at this point, you're kind of thinking, like, I don't know, man. Like, even though it's a 5-1 lead right now, like, the game wasn't in the bag, especially after Jackson Merrill, the solo shot. It just seemed like the Padres are going to work their way back. But Francisco Lindor and Pete Alonso slammed the door in the very next inning here. Lindor solo shot, Alonso solo shot. Lindor hitting his 27th of the year, Alonso at the 35th. Alonso absolute bomb, second deck, 437 feet. That made it 7-1. And this is just still in the second inning here, Brian. So clearly the dugout, Citi Field,
everyone riled,
absolutely buzzing.
Grimace out.
Grimace out, dude. I don't know what it was, but I mean, just the home run ball. I mean, you're looking at like 6 total home runs in this game. I don't know if it was the Jose Iglesias tribute video before the game.
Was there really?
There was one.
Oh, like, did they play the song too?
They did,
yeah.
Of course, come on, dude.
Jay texted you, definitely.
Dude, riled.
Yeah.
But in any case, here you're sitting here 7-1, and Clay Holmes goes out there, gives up another solo shot to lead off. Jake Cronenworth makes it 7-2. But then kind of settles in, gets his ground outs going, the sinker, the ground ball pitcher, as we know him. Michael King has to get trotted out there for the bottom of the third. It was 3 up, 3 down. Scoring kind of settled down a little bit until the bottom of the fourth. Cedric Mullins with his second homer as a Met. It was a solo shot to lead off the inning, 8-2. That ended the night for King. And again, that was exactly the blueprint I was laying down, knowing, recognizing that the Padres have a very solid bullpen. You just need to get to Michael King early, and that's exactly what they did. I mean, they were aggressive at the plate, just recognizing pitches that King, was throwing as just, meatballs, dude. And it was just quick bats, long balls, high octane offense. And as I mentioned, it was 8-2 at that point. That was most of your scoring, obviously. You do get a run later on. Furman homer solo shot in the 8th, makes it 8-3. Sean Manaea came in for some relief here. This seems like maybe something Mendoza kind of cooked up to kind of go into the playoffs, possibly. Obviously leaning on some of the rookies in the rotation now, but using Sean Manaea in long relief, piggybacking Manaea and Holmes to also alleviate some of the stress the bullpen is taking in and rest some guys. And it worked. I mean, Manaea came in 5 innings, 1 earned run, 4 Ks, 4 hits. Give up that solo shot, yes. But you know what, dude? I mean, that's those have been the best starts you've been getting on Manaea this year so far is 5 innings, 1 earned run. So it's kind of getting the job done, obviously in the back half of the game. So it seems like that, the Holmes 4 innings, Manaea 5, or vice versa. Seems like something that could be kind of volatile to go to. I mean, this Padres are a good lineup, I mean, and to kind of limit the amount of pitches that both these starters are throwing now. I mean, it just seemed good. It seems like Mendoza's going about it the right way. I mean, I think Manaea was like warming up in the second inning too. So it's like, again, Mendoza or Hefner recognizing Manaea being a starter. Guy probably needs a while to warm up and stuff, and that's exactly what they were kind of doing there. So it worked out there. Obviously, a huge win for against the Padres here to start this series off. So you feel really good about that. The offense was humming again. And honestly, it was all around. I mean, obviously the Beatty homer, the McNeil double in the first inning to get things kind of really going. And then obviously Nimmo, Alonso, Lindor all contributing. Soto was 1 for 4, but I mean, he didn't really contribute substantially. So this was not even with a Soto, big night or anything. I guess maybe one downside was Alvarez. I don't know if you saw that. Got hit in the arm, dude.
He always gets hurt.
Right in the elbow got hit, dude. Left the game, ice on the shoulder, ice on the elbow, excuse me.
Alvarez seems like a slightly better version of Greg Bird. It just seems like it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you feel so bad for the kid, honestly, dude, because it's just like, I mean, like, what the fuck, dude? How many times is this guy going to get hit the plate and, like, suffer an injury, dude?
Right.
And I forget, I forget who, was it Rodriguez? I think it was Rodriguez. And again, I mean, maybe like pitchers are going to do this because they know he has a hand injury, clearly getting pitched high and tight, dude. The pitcher before he got hit, Brian, almost hit his hand.
Yeah.
Like he had to kind of jump out of the way a little bit. And the very next pitch clocks him right in the elbow. And it's just like, listen, I understand if you're a pitcher, you're going to do that. You want to, kind of intimidate a guy who has a hand injury, high and tight, whatever. But then, like, don't be a fucking prick and, like, just, actually pitch well then, you know? Well, because, like, even clearly you were going for that and you, don't have the skill to do that. And now, like, Alvarez could potentially be hurt, which sucks, dude, because this guy has been suffering injuries left and right, whether it be when he's rehabbing in the minors or up in the majors. It's just this guy is constantly, kind of getting knocked around and having these literally lingering issues. And to shit like your elbow in your hand, I mean, that obviously significantly impacts his ability to play. So that really sucks. And I want to see Alvarez succeed. He's supposed to be, an important piece of our offense. Not to mention he's supposed to be our catcher too. So if he's going to be out now for the postseason, you got to throw Senger in there. It's all right. It's all right, dude. It just kind of really grinds my gears. But nonetheless, dude, you're on to tonight here. You got to run it back. You got to string along some more wins because we know that wild card series is tight. And again, as long as his offense remains humming, I mean, you feel pretty confident you can do so, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, it's one game at a time, and
Yes.
and like that's why I always say, I don't know. It's just it feels like there's really not too much to debate, and I know it's like, yes, the better your team does in the regular season, the more confident you're gonna be in the postseason. But it's like we've just seen everything happen, and I feel like even if you have an 83 win season versus a 103 win season, I mean, are we all not like kind of nervous like about every pitch and every out in the postseason anyway?
Oh,
or am I just making that up, Tony?
No, not at all, dude. It is. You're edge of the seat every pitch.
Yeah, and is it not like yeah, they should win, but even if the team does do well,
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the the Yankees' first game against the Twins. I mean, you can point to the all-time record against the Twins. The Twins are a bad organization this season. They they're dumping players at the deadline. And it's just like, all of a sudden you're losing, you lose game one, even game two, too. You're keeping it tight. You were nervous, it's like you never know. So it's like, yeah, you're always on the edge of the seat. You never know what pitch is going to come next and how that's going to impact the game. So even last time with the Mets, I mean, you're up 5-0 in the first inning, and I'm still sitting there like, this game is not in hand. Clay Holmes gives up a solo shot to start off the next inning. You're like, oh shit, it's a 4-run lead. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who are you talking to? What do you got going on there?
No, it's just like the usual thing. Like Corey was just talking about how like playoff tickets went on sale for like the Yankees, and they have different packages. And I was like calling out Mark before he said anything. Like I know Mark's gonna say, "Oh, they have to do this until like I go to a game," and I'm like, I don't care what he says. Like I want to go to the first game regardless, so I don't really care. And then his thing about the Twins, a game, need to get to the LCS. It just I don't know. Miserable fans. I can't relate to. I just can't. The constant complaining. I would say complaining, negativity, Tony. I mean, it's my number one pet peeve.
And I mean, there's a reason for that. And not even in just sports, but in life in general. Okay. Stop your complaining. Stop the negativity. Be positive. Like Ernie over here who says Mets will make the NLCS. I still believe he says.
Yeah. See, I'm not going to say that, but they definitely will be in the playoffs. All right, Tony. It's fair, right? As Dog would say, or no?
Yeah, I guess you would say that.
Did I do a swing and a miss with the picks last night or no?
Yeah, a little bit, dude. You went 2-4 last night.
How'd you do?
Oh, sorry, no, you went 3-3.
3-3. Okay.
I went 5-1. I had a
5-1.
good night.
Okay.
What killed you, I guess, was you hit Kansas City in the under, which they lost and went on the over. You had Milwaukee, but you had Milwaukee in the under, so the under hit the over there. But it's fine. Right now, you're sitting at 51-47. I'm at 56-42, so a 5-game lead here coming down the stretch, I assume.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think it was, the end of the season.
End of the season?
And I know you pick first, right?
Oh, that's right. I do pick first. Hey,
so
man.
let's strike up the music. Another MLB 6-pack pick segment brought to you by Velvet Llama. Ride the wave.
Yeah, baby. The Mets are riding their Velvet Llama wave here into game 2. And I'm not going to lie. I mean, we're talking about being nervous every pitch. This is one of those games, Brian, where you are going to be nervous at every pitch. You have David Peterson matched up here against Nick Pivetta, I believe, as I'm trying to get my scores up. But Nick Pivetta, regardless, having a career year actually for the Padres. I think like a 2.75 ERA from I recollect. Excuse me. I think he has a 13-5 season, something like that. And he keeps things simple. You know, he's a four-seam fastball pitcher, mixes in the curveball, changes, I'm sure you know, with his number of years with the Red Sox. But still, I think with the Red Sox, ERA was probably upwards of the top upper threes, low fours, you know. He's having a great year, definitely a staple here of the rotation for the Padres. So, I mean, you don't feel great, I guess, necessarily for that. And also, I mean, David Peterson hasn't exactly been, your monumental starter here. His ERA has ballooned a little bit, if I could bring it up here, to a 3.77, Brian. Last few starts, not great. 5 innings, not the length, not the earned runs you want there. So I feel like you're coming into this game here, very, very similar game plan, to what you had last night. Yes, maybe you can get to some of the bullpen pieces here at the Padres because you used up quite a few guys last night. But you want to try to get to Nick Pivetta early on, get that pitch count high, maybe come out a little aggressive at the plate, get his pitch count high, out of the game by the 5th or 6th inning, maybe get a couple, maybe Soto, a 4th inning, 2-run bomb or something like that. Mets go into the latter part of this game up 3-2. All right. Bullpen comes in. They clean it up. Obviously, you use Manaea all day. So you have a fresh bullpen coming up here. You feel good about that. So maybe the Mets could sneak by a win here. I'm going to say by the final score of 5-3. All right. Some late runs tacked on by a little bit of a tired bullpen, maybe, hopefully. The Mets take this game, number 2 here. I said what? 5-3? So 5-3 Mets and the over again, Brian.
All right, so Target Field we go. Series finale. Yankees have obviously done well against Minnesota. I believe it's 5-1 or no 4-1 so far. Sweeping at Yankee Stadium, winning one of the first 2 here, and I think they will make it 5-1 for the year. And former Minnesota farmhand who was infamously traded for J.R. Murphy. Last year's Rookie of the Year, Luis Gil, coming off 6 no-hit innings in Boston on the hill versus Taj Bradley. Gil 4-1, 2.83. Bradley 6-7, 4.88. Batting practice since he got traded for Jax coming over to the Rays from the Twins, and that deal has not pitched well. But anyway, I think it's Yankee offense early and often again. I think Gil. Maybe not 6 no-hit innings, but I think 6 innings, maybe 1 earned run, 9 strikeouts. Yankees put up an 8 spot early and end up winning this one 8-3. Yankees and the over.
Yankees and the over. All right, let's go. Next game here. I guess let's tail one of Josh's picks over here. Not to be confused with Josh B, but Joshua Marte, who commented earlier. I'm going to go to the Phillies-Dodgers here. Dodgers Stadium, which is why the Dodgers here minus 150 in this tight race in the NL. Could be a CS matchup. Who knows? Aaron doesn't think so, though. In any case here, Phillies, hot. Yes, Luzardo, 14-win season this year. 4.03 ERA, though, obviously relying on the offense. Blake Snell, 4-4 record, boasting a 2.79 ERA, seemingly pretty good there. The Dodgers, though, dropping 3 of their last 5, dropping 2 in a row to the Phillies here. Phillies looking to go for their sweep. And I think they get it here, to be honest. And I would hammer the over as well. And just think about the offensive prowess, both these teams. Kyle Schwarber, 53 dingers. Ohtani, 50. Trey Turner batting 305. Freddie Freeman batting 294. Schwarber, 128 ribbies. Absolutely ridiculous, by the way. In any case, I think both pitchers kind of get into some trouble. Maybe Snell is good through 2. Second, third time around the rotation, though, he gets absolutely hammered, especially that top half. Last maybe 4 2/3, 5 1/3, 4 earned runs. Luzardo, 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Phillies go on to rope a win here. I say 7th inning, Trey Turner with a bases clearing double. He's going to be a single short of the cycle tonight. But in any case, Phillies go on to win this game. I'm going to say 7-6, Phillies over. Let's go.
All right. So I will go to Milwaukee. You have the matchup between the LA Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. American Family Field.
Yep.
Milwaukee minus 200. Won 9-2 last night. And I will say they will win 7-2 tonight. So it's going to be Brewers in the over again. Woodruff versus Soriano. Woodruff only 60 innings pitched, but a 3.32 solid.
Very
Soriano 4.13, 10-10. So Brewers and the over.
All right, we're thinking third pick. We're thinking final pick. Brewers is a good one. Are the Mariners going to make it 11 in a row? I don't know, dudes. I guess give me Miami. All right, maybe thinking a little bit outside of the box here, although I do kind of like DeGrom pitching for the Rangers tonight too, but I guess let's go to Colorado. McCade Brown, okay, getting the nod here for Colorado, the 25-year-old out of Normal, Illinois, dude. He is 0-4 on the season through his first 4 career starts. 13.2 innings pitched here, 9.8 ERA. Obviously, the young buck is going through it a little bit. Miami, the young team, has powerful speed, I guess. Kyle Stowers, maybe a dinger tonight. We're in Colorado. Over-under is 10.5, though. I'm not buying the over here. I will buy Ryan Weathers going 6 innings, 1 earned run, though, for Miami. And then I guess give me Miami scoring 5. Maybe they win this game 5-2. Give me the Marlins and the under, Brian.
All right. So we got the old third game, final game. That's here. Right. And I wasn't sure exactly what what I was gonna do here, but you know what? Fuck the Blue Jays. They're not winning again. Ian Seymour's pitched well, 3-2, 3-1-6. Kevin Gausman, okay, he's not Bob Gibson, 10-10, 344. Blue Jays can lose a game every once in a while. So give me the Rays. I'm going to say Junior Caminario with 3 dingers. How about 10-9? Same score as we saw at Target Field last night. So it's going to be the Rays and the over. And just like that, that's your MLB 6-pack pick segment brought to you by Velvet Llama. And we can get the music back up. Another edition of the Immaculate Grid. And this is brought to you by the Hirsch Law Firm. And I did a little homework here. So I have a couple good ones, couple ones I want assistance with, but we'll go with what was we definitely don't need to improve upon. So go bottom right. I think they used to call him the chicken wing. Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan, they called him
the chicken because I don't know his batting stance.
Joe, let's look it up, dude. Joe Morgan nickname.
Go down.
Like show more go down?
Yep.
A little general. How many nicknames
I don't know. I think my
reading?
mom told me that. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Whatever. I think it was his batting stance. That doesn't matter, Tony. Okay.
No. All right.
We have to fact check everything.
I like that name, dude. Little chicken. By the way, Phillies, Washington, dude. Let's do Brad Hand. Or you got something different?
Joe Blanton, 0.4, Tony. I don't think you're topping that with Brad Hands. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Well, yeah, probably not.
Come on.
How about this? You want to top me for Baltimore, Washington?
What is it?
Jorge Lopez.
Pitcher?
Pitcher. He was a dude who threw his glove in the crowd, pitched for the Mets.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. 0.8. I'll take it. You could do Gregory Soto as well for Detroit, Baltimore. Gregory Soto.
Yeah, I had Morton at 5%. I'm guessing that'll be lower.
I would like to bet that.
There we go.
3%. Dude.
Gary Sheffield, 2,000 hits for the Tigers.
Love that, dude. Gary.
2,000 hits for the Nationals. Nelson Cruz.
Bang. 3%. Love that, dude. This is where I kind of got into some trouble, I feel.
Yeah, because I mean, Castellanos is high. Shane Victorino, 30 steals for the Phillies. Probably the best we're going to get.
Probably, right?
Rollins, who else you got?
How you spell Shane
6%,
Victorino.
but good enough.
That's good enough is right, dude. Because again,
And then for
Trey Turner, a million.
the steals for the Orioles.
I don't know Orioles. I don't know Tigers that much either.
I think I have one for the Orioles. Jorge Mateo.
Jorge
Former Yankee farm.
Mateo, 5%, baby. And
Phillies,
then, dude, Tigers, Phillies, like Gregory Soto.
We could have slid over Morton. Come on.
Shit. Why you got nothing? Nobody's got nothing.
Not David Robertson.
No.
Dotel didn't pitch for the Phillies, right?
No.
Trying to think about other like journeymen that have been. Matt Stairs,
No. It won't be like a Jake Marisnik. It won't be like
not Jim Thome.
Brad Hand never pitched for the Tigers.
I mean, you've seen more Phillies games over the years than me.
Yeah, but like Detroit. Detroit's what's tough.
Damn it. Let me just think.
Rich Hill didn't pitch for the Tigers either, right?
Yeah. Can't believe no one's helping us out.
Because I mean, come on. I mean, Tigers is tough, dude. Todd Zeal played for the Phillies.
Polanco. Stop.
What?
Polanco?
Placido Polanco. 11% for a grand total of 33.
Pretty
dude.
good grid. I mean, we had an offer thanks to Kev doing the flan yesterday.
That is true, dude. I wonder Detroit Tigers. Let's see what we got going on here, okay? Scott Aldrich. I mean, is anyone even?
I mean, I think Polanco
dude?
was a good one. I think it's a tough category. Polanco is 11%. You know, I mean, half the people doing this don't even know who Placido Polanco is.
AJ Hinch.
AJ
Hinch, dude. Oakland, Detroit, Philadelphia. Remember that.
But yeah. So listen, I think it was successful regardless. Let's change
I would
the
say
music, the football grid up. Done some homework here, so I actually have a couple good ones. Definitely, we're improving. It's not that we're going to be under 100 just yet, but let's start with the creme de la creme for this grid, Tony. Bottom right here, LeGarrette Blunt. How ironic that LeGarrette Blunt at one time was arrested for, before the legalization of marijuana, smoking a blunt with Le'Veon Bell.
Crazy.
Kind of nuts.
Crazy.
One up from LeGarrette Blunt, somebody who wasn't smoking blunts because he played his whole career for Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Matthew Slater. How about the special teams guy? Didn't really play any receiver or anything.
Wow, the goggles, dude.
And then how about Dead Nuts? Former New York Jet great. Dallas Cowboys. I'm trying to think. They were playing the Cowboys. What year was this? This was 2012, I think. Picked off by Revis.
Yeah, baby.
The week 1 victory.
Darrell.
Everyone forgets about him with the Chiefs and
3%
the
Chiefs.
Pats. How about upstairs from him? He was traded for Alex Smith. Nobody knows who he is. Kendall Fuller.
Kendall, dude. Fuller. Is it like? Oh yeah, it is.
There
dude.
you
There
go.
it is, dude.
There
wow.
you go.
Who is he?
Give me 5 minutes. What position? Can you give me a position, Tony? Can you guess?
I
know you're gonna guess wrong.
CB?
Wait. Oh.
CB? Quarterback?
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you?
Let's
No,
go,
but how did you
dude.
know though? Honestly,
I don't know. I'm just looking at him. I kind of thought.
I'm looking at him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You're
he
lucky
looks
I
like
can't
he's-
fully see your face over this
It looks
monitor
like
over
he's
here. Okay.
skinny, you know, so he's not
He
going to be
looks
a
like he's
lineman or
skinny.
anything.
Well, you could have said a DB.
I know. I almost said receiver,
not
but I thought
DB,
maybe
wide receiver.
defense,
Wide receiver.
DB, dude.
Could have said a
CB.
running back.
CB.
Could have said a running back.
I said running back. No, it seems too scrawny. Seems scrawny.
So I'm imagining that because I have some other ones, nothing that was like that great. But I'm imagining on your side of things, there isn't anything that that pops off the page.
Like to pick somebody
Yeah.
right now?
Because I actually have this all filled out, other than the Broncos and the Eagles, but the lowest on the remaining players is 16%. So we're hoping for more.
Yeah, I don't know if I can really help you out here.
I mean, we're adapting.
Hats?
We're adapting to the NFL edition of the Immaculate Grid, but it doesn't feel like the viewing audiences.
No, I don't think people are, right?
So
I mean, I guess Ernie the other day though was Green Bay, so he's kind of riled for that. So
I'm just trying to think. So, for Chiefs Eagles, I have Nick Foles, but I feel like there's other guys, and I'm just trying to think of, who they would be, but I'm kind of drawing a blank here.
they're running. No, I don't know.
Right, yeah, that's what I was trying to think, but it's not like a quarterback as well, because I don't think Trent Green played for the Eagles. Alex Smith didn't play for the Eagles.
No.
And I'm just trying to think of like other guys, even that
Was
are
Wentz ever on the Chiefs?
Tony. Your best selection yet.
That's
I'm
wild.
imagining it's under the 16%. Let's try it. Oh, the upset.
Damn it.
I know. We tried.
Yeah, we did.
Now, what do you think about this proposition? So at one time, it was a high, I don't know. It was a very, it was a crazy trade. It's probably one of the biggest trades that we've seen player for player, especially back then. Now people trade more.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Champ Bailey traded for Clinton Portis. So that's Washington and the Broncos. Bailey was 23%. Will Clinton Portis be higher, though? That's the question.
Portis. I'll just type in Clinton.
Wait, what do you? Oh, we're just gonna go with that.
Are we gonna go for it?
No, I'm just asking you. I mean, what do you think?
I would think so, right?
Is gonna be lower.
Lower.
I'm just trying to think. Whoa, let's just hold on one second. I'm just trying to think. Any other guys, running backs, Broncos, Washington, tight ends. I guess just go with it. Whatever. 33, of course. 0 for 2 on this.
Damn it.
Just go with your gut.
Go with the gut. Yeah, that's what it is,
I
dude.
doubt anybody is gonna get the Washington Super Bowl champion. So Doug Williams was 23. I feel like John Riggins more popular, right?
Yes.
Go with our gut with Williams here.
Doug Williams. 89 or 87?
The top one.
The top one. 24%, dude.
Wait, what is Josh talking about?
Josh B, because we were saying Snell's gonna get popped. You guys want me to lose in fantasy today? I have Snell pitching and going against Caminero. Thanks, guys.
You know what's the problem here, though? Josh B honed in on fantasy, but
Right.
not honed in on another edition of the Immaculate Grid. And I really feel like there's got to be somebody we could top this with. So I do have Broncos Patriots Wes Welker. Not only does it look like he's high at the Kentucky Derby like that one time in this picture, but he was 69%. Demaryius Thomas, do it. I think he played in the regular season game. I hope he did. Watch, he probably didn't. But I guess it doesn't matter. Our scores are really high. Just do Thomas and it'll come up.
Is it TH?
There's a Y in there. Yeah.
Or is it
Just go down. Just go down. It'll come up.
Oh, there it is. There's a Y in there.
Oh, he got cut before the season. God damn it. All right. Well, it's over anyway. So just go with Wes Welker in the 69.
And then Broncos.
Eagles.
No.
Just think about this for a second. I can't believe Demaryius Thomas was cut before the season. Brian Dawkins.
Yeah,
it'd be 90.
63%, dude. You
You
want to look up some Broncos Pats, dude? Wes Welker, Ty Law, Tom Neville.
Keep to
leave.
Would have been a good one.
Let's see, dude. Cedric Cobbs, Lamont Jordan, Lawrence Maroney. Those are running backs. Daniel Fells, Matt Lacoste, Will Jordan Humphrey, Wes Welker, thank you, Greg Boyd, Calvin Anderson. I don't really know a lot of these guys. Marique Cole. Yeah, dude.
Tough one. But you know what? I think just because we got just a little time, Tony, let's do one more football grade. 788.
Okay, let's go previous grids. 788. Okay, going back a little ways. I guess this is Sunday maybe or something?
Yeah, I just figured because we've already done the other ones.
Nice. Do we have Dolphins, Jags, all teams here.
So, first one, David Garrard.
For Dolphins, Jags.
5 minutes on Garrard. What position?
Let me see the photo. Let me see the photo.
What?
Oh, well, I'm not seeing the photo.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Why did...
5 minutes.
Oh, my God. That's just a killer.
It was like Jacksonville his whole season.
Oh, again, he was cut. I just hate it when they don't count if like they played in the preseason. That's BS, honestly. It really is. That shouldn't count. Okay, Julius Thomas.
Julius. What the fuck?
Julius.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why. I just was spelling it wrong. It doesn't matter. 2%, dude. That's a good one, dude.
Miami, Washington, Ryan Fitzpatrick. $49.
Dude, so that one coming.
Bengals, Washington, Samaje Perine.
Ooh, nice beard. There's James Harden over there.
Oh yeah, I can't see his picture on my screen. My bad. All right, so let's see. So Panthers and Washington. Oh, Stephen Davis. PH. 13%.
Davis.
Okay. So Panthers, Ravens. Davian Clowney.
Oh, Clowney. Okay.
What was that?
10%.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I feel like there's a no, it's not. There's a for the Ravens and the Dolphins. There's who am I thinking of?
Ravens, Dolphins.
Somebody recently. Oh, Mike Wallace.
Boom, boom, boom. 6%. Nice call.
Okay. All right, so we got 3 left.
Yeah, we got Bengals, Jags, Panthers, Jags, and Bengals, Ravens.
Bengals, Ravens. Okay, so Jags and Panthers is such a weird one, right?
Jags and Panthers is tough, yeah, dude.
Bengals and Jags is another one.
I mean, all these are really kind of tough, dude.
Running backs, quarterbacks, not Achilles Smith, not Mark Brunell was on the Bengals. Bengals, Ravens, though, there's got to be like a bunch of guys. I'm trying to even just think about it from just going off of one side. Wide receiver, T.O. almost played for the Ravens. Chad Johnson didn't. T.J. Hushmanzada for the Ravens and the Bengals.
TJ Husmanzada.
Craziest name of all time. What percentage was that?
30%, dude.
Okay. All right. So Panthers and Jags. Just think about this for a second.
Boom, boom.
I can't believe. I think everybody's just an amateur at the football grounds.
Yeah, no, I yeah.
Okay. So for Panthers, Jags, Laviska Shenault.
LaVisca.
And then what's the last one we need?
16% Bengals, Jags.
Bengals, Jags. Okay, so not Dylan. Oh, okay. Tyler Eifert.
Eifert with an E?
Yep.
Okay, there it is. Bang. 28% for Tyler.
You know what, Tony? What we got? This is like the old days. One more. I just know we can get
another one.
The
dude.
one right before it. I guess.
87. But
Okay, this
first
actually.
round draft
No,
picks,
no,
Pro Bowls,
I think
10
this
sacks.
is like up my alley.
Green Bay Packers, Ernie.
Packers, Cowboys, Terry Glenn.
2%, dude.
Here we go. Packers, first round pick, Rashad. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me just. I was gonna say Rashawn Gary.
Who's that receiver they took this year in the
No, but
first
that
round?
was in the second round, I think, or was it? Or was it in the first round?
I thought it was in the first
I
round.
feel like it was the second. Just do Rashad Gary.
2%.
There we go. 50 sacks. Everyone's gonna say Reggie White, and just make sure, like when you do the 50 sacks career, just click on it. You know, like it'll say, does it have to be with the?
Put on the 50 sacks in their career.
Oh, Julius Peppers.
New Jersey.
He's really.
Oh no, I think I'm thinking Jabril Peppers.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
then. Never mind. Or
Okay, not bad. All right. Pro Bowl, Cowboys, Amari Cooper. Wow, because everybody's thinking about all the other Cowboys. All right, a first round pick that was a Pro Bowler. Is this like actually serious? Carson Wentz.
There we go, getting Wentz in the game. 0.4.
50 career sacks and also has been to a Pro Bowl. Jared Allen.
Allen. 3%, dude.
Okay, 10 sacks in a season. Obviously Parsons. I'm trying to think, was there
back in the day?
So, I can't believe this, honestly, that
Nobody wants it.
No. Let me just think about this for a second. Oh, okay. I know. So go to 10 sacks, first round draft pick, Quinnen Williams.
I guess I should have to put
Yeah.
in. Yeah, a lot of Williams. Is it Quinne?
Yeah,
there it is. 0.5.
There we
dude.
go.
Hold your breath.
So 10 sacks in a season, 50 sacks for a career.
Josh B, these are tough, he says. LOL.
I feel like am I not cruising though in this grid? I feel like I am. He might be delayed though too.
He could be delayed.
Okay, so 50 sacks, 10 in the season. All right. 50 sacks, 10 in the season.
I don't know, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, do Khalil Mack.
I'm just tossing out names here. 2%.
There
Let's
we
go.
So we got one more.
Yeah, 10
Okay,
plus sacks in a season for
the
Dallas.
Cowboys.
We them boys.
So trying to think recently besides DeMarcus Lawrence, who else has been like rushing the pass? Whatever. I guess just do DeMarcus Lawrence. The score will still be our best of all time. 25%.
DeMarcus. 25% for DeMarcus. 47 in total. I'd say that's a great one.
Are
dude.
you kidding? No, but we've never even broken 100.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I mean, right? Are we not like an aficionado of the NFL grids at this point?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean,
like this is an awesome feeling.
Yes, it is, dude. Yeah, dude. No, it is.
I mean, what would you say start to finish that last grid? I mean, 4 minutes at most.
If that, yeah. Dude.
Wow.
dude, that was great. Great timing.
Good
score.
Yeah, I wish we could get like some interaction like from everybody watching.
I guess people just don't know football like they know baseball, I guess.
But
right?
everybody's obsessed with football.
I know, right? I am a little surprised. I feel like especially Josh B too. He's been around a while.
Yeah,
kind of riled for this. Like I would think that like that grid, especially we just did. I think he would rattle off some names.
Yeah. But hey, I guess it is what it is.
It is.
And I know we did hockey at the end yesterday, and I mentioned this pre-show. I'm just looking at the article now.
That's
right. Panthers forward Matthew Tkachuk expected to be sidelined until December while he recovers from offseason surgery to deal with a sports hernia and torn adductor muscle.
Oof.
Timeline is fluid. There are various benchmarks that Tkachuk has to continue to hit in his recovery before the Panthers can evaluate further. The Panthers expect Tomas Nosek to be out indefinitely after he was injured in the offseason.
Oh. That's tough.
But I mean, do you think, obviously there's still a ton of talent.
Yeah, Verhaeghe.
Do you think they're even sweating it?
Yeah, a little bit. Tkachuk is a huge part of that offense, huge part of that culture, that locker room. Yes, he'll still be around. Sweat it. I don't know. Start of the year, I'm sure they'll still be rolling, I would be curious to see because we saw Tampa Bay. That third year, the fatigue kind of settles in a little bit. And you're starting off with a bad injury, with a tough injury for Tkachuk, out a while. Nosek is a tough loss too, indefinitely. That's tough injury to take as well. But listen, they're still going to be a threat, no doubt. So I don't know. I wouldn't say they're going to be sweating it early. No.
I don't know. It might, might open some early season opportunities for the Rangers. Huh?
You never know.
I still can't believe you channeling Josh B yesterday.
I gotta see it. I gotta believe what I see it, dude. At this point, all right.
But we just talked about it. Once the playoffs start, will the playoffs start though? That's the question.
That's the $1 million question.
But 45 wins.
That should get you into the playoffs.
The playoffs are starting.
You would think again, like we went down. People think the Bruins are going to be absolutely trash this year. Again, Washington take a step back.
But it's just based off what you said yesterday. You think the Bruins are definitely going to be worse than the Rangers?
I personally don't think. Don't think so.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, the Bruins in my lifetime has always been competitive, always been a problem, always been a force. It's Boston, for God's sakes, dude. They're a major hockey city. So I don't know. I still think they'll be good. But again, it just seems like the keep my ear to the ground. It seems like through the grapevine, a lot of people, NHL Network, Bruins fans that I know, they're all pretty negative about the outcome of this season for the Bruins. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just, that's just me, I guess. But it seems like it is just me that thinks they're going to do okay. But again, I'm anticipating right now via the experts that I can have a good year. There could be a spot here for the Rangers, sneak into a little wild card action. It's tough. Obviously, hockey is a tough season too. It could be a tale of two seasons for a team as well. I would anticipate, though, like I said yesterday, Montreal being somewhat competitive again. They were pushing for a wild card spot late in the season last year. So I don't know. We'll see. But again, until the season starts, until I see some good, I'm going to be kind of a little bit low on the Rangers, dude. Like I said, this past two seasons, incredibly disappointing in my eyes. And to see them go through a rebuild, turn a lot of the roster, the management, the front office over, have some success, and then just drop it again. And then now here we go again, another new head coach. How many fucking head coaches are we going to have in my lifetime? I'm only 30 years old, and I've seen, Torts and Elaine and David Quinn, right? Yeah, and then obviously
Dan
Gerard,
Quinn in Washington.
Dan Quinn in Washington was even in there for a hot second, dude. And now we're seeing Sullivan. So it's just like Laviolette every year. It just seems like the Rangers can't figure out their head coach even. So it's like, we'll fucking see it. All right, dude. Got fucking Kenny Albert might as well be behind the fucking bench.
But the only thing I would say, and even though, yes, what was it? Alain Vigneault got them to the Stanley Cup final. He was the last coach to do it. I think I mean, in our lifetime, I think Mike Sullivan is the best coach that they've had. I mean, sure, you want to say back in '94, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
like
yes.
2000 plus, the year 2000.
In our lifetime.
Yeah.
I was born 95, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no,
you're probably, I mean, I guess so.
I mean, Sully's a good coach.
Yeah, but you could have said that about Laviolette coming into that.
And also, too, I mean, all this crying about the Rangers. Take a guess what the odds are for the home opener. I can't believe they're up. Game is until October 7th.
It's wild. I forget, who do they play?
Penguins.
Oh, it is Pittsburgh. That's right. We said that yesterday. And it's at home. I don't know. What are they? Minus 150?
Minus 200.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's surprising, but I mean, I don't know.
Dan Muse, the former Ranger assistant, now the head coach of Pittsburgh.
Really? I didn't know that. But I don't know. I mean, Pittsburgh, I mean, listen, Crosby's always going to be competitive, but I mean, I don't know. Again, you listen to some of the, the media experts around the NHL, they're saying, Pittsburgh, tank, get picks, whatever. I don't know, dude. It's Sidney Crosby. That guy does not play to fucking tank. Okay. He's going to go out there. He's going to be, making the magic he's been making on the ice since he's been drafted. So, I mean, you want to sit here, Vegas, the odds. And were they our home opener last year too?
I kind of think they were.
I kind of think they were, right? Yeah. Which I think we won.
Josh B was there, so you'd know.
Josh B was there, dude. But Josh B's not here right now.
I feel like he is always here, though.
He's always here.
Whether he can answer.
But will the Rangers be here this season? That remains open-ended, Brian.
I'm telling you, better team, better camaraderie.
I'm trying. We'll see.
You're not giving the offseason a chance.
I'm not giving. Well, what offseason?
I mean, getting rid of the bad blood.
Yes, but I want new. All right, I want
Peralt.
Stability. I want
Berard. But what about Peralt and Berard?
Nothing's guaranteed on this roster.
But I'm saying you're not excited about them?
I am excited, but nothing is guaranteed.
Was anything ever guaranteed? We just talked about the playoffs, 100 wins, 80 wins, right? I mean, it's same thing, no?
Josh B says we lost against Utah in the opener.
Utah. Oh, come on, Tony. Cut the dramatics. It's like, I guess for my last pick, I guess I'm gonna go with the Mets. Come on.
I was seriously thinking about it yesterday. All right.
Come on, you know our track record with that.
Yes.
But listen, just some more wins today. All right.
All right.
That's all we need. And then also, special alert tomorrow, 8 a.m. So a little earlier tomorrow.
8 a.m.
So be locked in, ready to go. And of course, tomorrow we'll be recapping the baseball, but also previewing. I don't know how much there really is to preview, but the game between the Dolphins and the Bills that will kick off week 3. It's crazy that we just, I know then you start to say, I can't believe it's already week 3, but it almost kind of does seem like, third week of the season already. It does go by quick. And, important too. I know I have 1-0-2 fantasy teams, so definitely need a win there.
I need a win.
And I did pick up Daniel Jones in a couple of leagues. So they're playing the Titans. I don't know. I'm thinking that Daniel Jones could be like a fantasy winner. Like if you have him on your roster, like if he continues to perform, it just feels like against the Titans that he would have, some success.
I would completely think so, dude. Like you said, I think people will pick him up for fantasy. I mean, you're going to be pretty high on that, dude.
Damn, I'm annoyed. I picked him up in 2 leagues, but then a third league, I have Penix as my backup because Jaden Daniels is banged up. But Penix is going against, who is he going against? He's going against Carolina, so he should be good, but he's a 1-star matchup. So I just was like, maybe I want to pick up Daniel Jones.
Yeah. I also need to pick up too. And I'm in the Horseshoe League. Obviously, I got Joe Burrow.
Is Jones available?
Out. Daniel Jones is available. So is
Daniel Jones.
So is Russell Wilson.
Wilson against Kansas City.
So is Jake Browning.
Right?
Dak Prescott is available.
Dak Prescott's available.
Oh, wait, no. Looks like he's just traded. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I would go with Daniel Jones.
I think I will.
Yeah. Story of the NFL so far this year.
Marcus Mariota, though. No.
But who knows if he's even going to get the start.
Picking up Daniel Jones.
But yeah, so a big week 3 ahead. And obviously Friday we'll have a big football show. Yeah, that about does it for today. But we really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, the merch at downtimetv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Mets.
And we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.